Hi everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back, regulars.
Welcome.
Oh, Pikachu.
MC is Bernie's job today, so
Take it away.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, champions and challengers, visitors from across the land. Welcome to Roneka Dweel. So I'm Matt Vernier. I'm going to be your game master for the evening. We will let the challenge begin, but first, we kind of got to get everybody caught up with what this world is that we're going to be playing in tonight, and with who we're playing with. So I'll just give a brief kind of history that CJ and I kind of came up with. So before the wars and conflict of man, predating the coming of the demon hag Malagard, a grand event occurred that gave birth to magic in the world. Great relics crashed into the earth, altering the fabric of reality wherever they landed. Currents of unimaginable power flowed into every living thing, changing the flora and fauna, granting access to magic and abilities that previously could only be achieved in dreams. And as magic and technology grew and blended together, the world found peace. Meanwhile, trapped in a realm far beyond the stars, the hunger of Malagard grew stronger. The presence of these relics and the powers they granted, drawing her in. Unable to act on her own, agents of her will began to track these relics, and soon her evil crept into the world, slowly and silently. 2 millennia after the grand event and the birth of magic, most of the world's civilizations have gathered into giant city-states. Roneka Dweel, one such city, is a magical metropolis built atop the ruins of a coastal city from the Golden Age. Now, for years, each of these city-states have thought themselves secure and protected from the dangerous wilds that plague the rest of the globe, where only a few small hamlets and villages remain. But this safety is a lie. Secrets buried beneath Roneka Dweel have now been unearthed and threaten the very way of life above. Only adventure and danger await those who enter the fjord gates as the clutches of Malagard closes in. And so hopefully that's given you kind of a little idea of what this world we're playing in is. The city itself has 11 districts. There's the palace, which is at its center. It's kind of like a big pizza pie. And right at the center is the Grand Palace. On the far side, I guess you could say on the far east, there would be the docks. And the far west is the Dark Fjord and the main entrance. And then dotted around are the Clerical Ward, the Bard Light District, the Druidic Park, the Archmage's Academy, the Monastery, Sorcerer's Springs, the Arena District, and the Dark Fjord, which is the main entrance into the city. I think, I don't know if we don't have any pictures of the map that we can throw up. Well, we have my garbage pictures, but maybe we'll make a nicer map one day. Yeah, so with that, we're pretty much ready to just dive into our characters. If you guys want to describe yourselves, except for maybe Shy, who will describe herself when we meet her, but she can describe herself as a player if she wants.
I'll go first since I'm first in the line. Imagine, if you will, the king of Christmas, the prince of the 25th of December, Santa Claus himself, years and years and years in the past when he was just a young lad, perhaps not too young. His hair is still brown, but he's still got that iconic beard, a little spotting of gray in his hair and in his beard, a nice white and red coat, and a jolly attitude. if you would see this man, you would call him Chris Kringla. That is who I am playing. He's a bard wizard, so a bizzard or a ward. And he's a carpenter slash toy maker. And he lives with his best friend, Rosetta Stone.
And that's me. I am playing Rosetta Rocks, actually. She is a high elf wizard ranger who has lived alone with her familiar and beast companion named Mighty, who can swap between a house cat and a black panther. But the two of them are both time travelers, but not by choice. Rosetta, in the past, would blip into different time periods and different locations, sort of at random, until one day she wound up in Roan Acadwheel. And that's where she met her good friend Chris Kringla. And he took her in because she was ready to live on the streets and the alleyways with her cat and feed on rats and whatever else she could find. She's pretty used to that. But he took her in, introduced her to hospitality and good food and a roof over her head. And while in Roan, well, they've gotten into quite a bit of trouble, and now they're trying to put together as many pieces as possible before things go terribly, terribly wrong.
Next up, I'm playing Gar Nassar. Gar is a human blood hunter monk who had a bit of a... He was attacked at a young age, getting mauled and everything, got healed mostly, except for a nasty scar across his right eye, going up into the hairline. And as he grew up, he kind of got into the mercenary life, made a living of it, until he realized that he had a bit more of his feral instincts that he would, more than he would like. And one day he blacked out and woke up in a scene of carnage. And he didn't really enjoy that, so he went into a monastery to try and center himself and prevent that from happening, kind of that duality of spirit, and eventually found his way to Ronak Adwil in the monastery district, kind of just working off his debts.
Wait,
Now over to
yeah,
Vesper.
Brent, go ahead.
Then Vesper will go next. I am known as Nusferet Crucifigere Vespertilio. In the common tongue, that would mean a troublesome crucified bat. Indeed, 600 years ago, when I was but a young vampire, I was laid to rest semi-permanently in a tomb. And then along came a boy named Angelo, who freed me. And so, with a give and take in service, I've been trying to claw my way back to the top of Ronak Akadwil, and I have fallen a long, long way. I think if I was to describe myself, I have blood red clothing, very loud statement, black rakish hair. I do have a kind of like large, wide-brimmed hat and sunglasses during the day, and my magical clothing protects me from the sun in most cases and helps hide me at night. In terms of class, I am an artificer, gunslinger. That's a homebrew class. Along with my homebrew vampire race. And I wield a cursed weapon, a hand cannon that cannot leave my side. I think that's all from me.
Very nice.
Should I let you
Well,
or should I go?
even before we introduce Ruck. Sorry?
No, you're good.
Okay. I said before we introduce Ruck, I kind of forgot to describe. We call this game Champs Challenge. And the reason is because in the history of Ronakadweel, the challenge is this kind of point-based merit system where volunteers compete to potentially inherit the city and rule. It comes around once a decade, and it can last several months, sometimes a year. And then points are acquired by doing tasks and around the city, finding ancient relics or defeating other competitors, or just helping people out and gaining renown. And that was a big part of our first season of Champs Challenge, which was almost a year ago.
I'd say at
I
least.
think that ended. And now we're in our season 2. And so at this point, maybe we can get a recap, and let's I like to ask my wonderful players who are also wonderful DMs to all take wonderful notes. And I like to ask them to recap for me every session, because I often forget. Which isn't
How
happening
far
now.
back
I
are
don't
you
know
asking
what
for this
happened
recap right
a
now?
month or 2 ago.
Last time on Champs Challenge, Vespertilio was king, Ruck got kicked out, and Malagard was defeated. The campaign was almost over. That's what I remember.
Wow, it's done.
Wow. What a beautiful dream.
All
All
right.
right, thanks for coming in.
I think last time on Champs Challenge, a few of our players had made their way through a destroyed Ronakadweel as demons reeled overhead and Malagard's forces closed in. Several sections of the city have been fully destroyed or taken over, and I think only 3 remain that had any sort of shielding or protection. In one of the sections, our players, I think Vesper included, went to a trailer park to try and glean some information from one Greasy Jeeves. And Greasy Jeeves let us know that we had to go find a contact who was going to put us in touch with a corporate connection. And this corporation may have something to do, some sort of a pact going on with the demons. As we approached in a diner, still in this controlled by demons district, the party mistakenly, you could say in hindsight, sent him over kind of a free drink, and when he turned around and saw a bunch of people waiting for him, he bolted and ran, and that is where we now find ourselves. Did I
So
miss anything?
that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Pretty much it.
Anybody else have anything to add before I make corrections as need be? Before I take my red pen.
Take your red pen.
Well, before some of the other characters went to a special place on the other side of the globe momentarily. I mean, a lot's happened. I feel like we need more than just a one session recap. I mean, we need like 2 seasons recap. But Brent described it well. Everything has gone to shit. Ronakadweel is mostly destroyed. And we're finding ways, or we're trying to find ways that we can actually help, because for the most part, our help doesn't help very much. So Rosetta and Chris both went to a magical winter wonderland to get help from Chris's relatives. Yeah, that's where we're at. We're chasing somebody down there. We're chasing somebody in Ronakadweel.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
Sounds good to me.
Chris's cousin is in the town of Pool on the other side of the world, near the North Pool, and and yeah, they are currently, they have got quite the rivalry going on up there.
What's
And
his
Chris
name
is
again?
all alone up there right now because you took your ancient relic and you transported back to the boys, the rest of the gang, and they're in the diner. But the diner is not technically controlled by demons. So in Ronakadweel, the fjord is the entrance. To the right of the fjord, you have, and the fjord is its own district. And the fjord is mysteriously untouched, although not protected by its own shielding, only by the palaces, which failed momentarily. You'll remember when you were in the main audience chamber of the palace and a giant fist slammed through, breaking up the combat you were having with Yosuke Gate and Lupe Rand. That shut down the shields, allowing a lot of the city to be taken over by these giant bipedal mosquitoes. And you guys survived that and survived the explosion of the clerical district, which happened soon after. But the Dark Fjord is oddly untouched by the Chasme. And the Archmage's Academy to the left still has its own shield up and protection. And the Sorcerer's Springs does as well to the right. And that's where you guys find yourself now. The Sorcerer's Springs has its own government and its own police force. But they are also currently under control by the mega corporation Sarasuco, which comes from another continent and another large city, but has over the last decade gained a foothold in Ronakadweel, specifically in Sorcerer's Springs. And what Sarasuco does is they specialize in magic equipment, ancient relics, and technology of the old Golden Age. And the person that you are chasing is a Sarasuco employee, somebody who was making side deals with Greasy Jeeves for weapons and tech, magic items. And so that's where everybody except for Chris is chasing down this Leonin, this bipedal lion, but he's kind of, he doesn't look that beefy like you would imagine a bipedal lion would look. He's more, he's lean, athletic, and you know his name is Dex, and yeah, he has just fled the diner, and Chris is in Pool, and I don't know exactly what he's doing in Pool. Do you remember what he was doing in Pool?
We didn't establish it, but I wanted to grab like the general and have him set up a perimeter with his men to be on the lookout for Perched.
Yeah, Perched. Perched is the name of your cousin, right? That's right. Oh yeah, the map of
Evil
Pool.
cousin.
Terrible.
Evil cousin.
So the general, the militia commander, you mean Bushy Evergreen?
Bushy Evergreen, yes.
The militia commander of the town of Pool. Beautiful. Yeah. You can definitely
Maybe I'll
go
tell
with
Shiny
him and start
Shinny up a tree to go and scout as well.
Absolutely. Shimmy Up a Tree will go and do just that, and he'll start scouting the treetops. And yeah, the rest of you are chasing. So we can have Ruck introduce himself now, and then Shai didn't introduce herself. She can just you can say who your character is if you would like, and we'll introduce you further.
All right. Hey, y'all. My name's Shadim. I play Ruckus P, formerly the Collector of Curiosities. triple classed, doing it wild, barbarian, fighter, and bard. Ruck's been in the city for almost like 200 years or so. He spent most of his time as a janitor of sorts, cleaning up the city. As a sort of landmark of the city, if you will. Most people know him. His dad was formerly the king, and he finally got his memories back. So he's trying to piece back together the crew to save or destroy the city, depending on if he fights his late father's wishes. Yeah. That's right. Oh, he's a big old beautiful cyclops that stands at 10 feet. That's usually hunched over, and is the wild card of the group. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's Rook.
I will
Okay.
give.
Well, listen. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, hold on. You continue.
No,
My
go
dolls
ahead.
are going crazy. Oh, they're good. They're good. Okay. I am none other than the best man to ever live. The best painter with the best afro and the advice that we all love and need. Bob Ross, the king among kings. Bob is a druid cleric multi-class. You'll see more about who and what he is further down the stream. But everyone better love Bob. And that's
I love Bob already.
never. You haven't heard his songs? Oh my god, I'm plugging them in chat.
Yes. Beautiful. Somebody play that. Play the Bob Ross songs.
Immediately flood.
We
It's
can
platinum.
go straight to In It for the Boys in Chase.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I don't know how y'all feel about that,
I mean,
but
it's all
That's
right
how we
for
do.
me.
My dice feels pretty good about it.
I'm good for that.
beautiful.
Chris, do you remember if I left Mighty with you?
I think you did.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, good to know.
It's been a long time since we've played Champs. Can we all just
too
acknowledge that?
Far
It
too
feels
long.
good.
way too long.
It feels damn good.
Be back in the city, baby. Mm.
Hell yeah. Holy shit. Oh, wait. We're all... And we haven't acknowledged that we're playing, like, pretty high-level characters, you guys. Yes?
We're level
To be
10.
fair, yeah.
Decently high.
Decent, yeah. My character's level 11.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, for having started at level 2 initially in this campaign.
Oh shit! What?
Well, yeah, that was in season 1.
started level-
Just
You didn't start at level 2 in this campaign.
No, we
I
didn't.
think
Not
3.
this season, but I mean overall, like this campaign, this series of seasons, we started at 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And died.
Started playing in Ronaka Dweel at level 2. It's been like 2 years, but yeah. So let's do a sound off. What do we got here?
You looking for the
I saw
highest? Because I
Rosetta's.
probably got the
It was
highest.
insane.
You sure about that?
go for it.
I don't know.
What'd you get?
I got a fucking 26. What'd you get?
31.
God damn.
Jeez.
Yeah.
See, I was feeling pretty good about my 19, but never mind.
Rosie's quick on her toes.
Anybody beat a 19?
No, I got a commanding 13. A hot 13.
Hey, it's pretty respectable.
Chris?
Oh, you want me to roll as well?
Isn't he in pool?
Oh no, right, you're not there. This is gonna happen a lot. So Rook's last, another 13. So Rosetta, you are first. I'm gonna say that Ruck last session was the only one who got up, so he's at the door right now. The Leonin is out the door of the diner, down the steps, like on the sidewalk of the street, and you are still in your booth.
Yes. Okay. The guy just took off, right? Like he just bolted.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to run. I'll get up and run behind Ruck. And I mean, Ruck's a pretty big guy. Can I, if the door's open, I'd like to slide under his legs.
Yep, you can definitely. Yeah, Ruck is
Rush
a
up.
big old cyclops, and he's got the door open. He's walking through. You can just kind of like, swoop.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hold on, boy.
I slide under, pop my bow off my shoulder, get it ready. But as I slide under, I call out to the group. I go, "Can we attack him? What's going on? What do we do?"
Stop him.
All right.
Kill him.
So I draw my bow as if I'm like ready to fire an arrow, but there's no arrow. And I would like to use a little feature. I would like to use my momentary stasis. So if this guy is within 60 feet of me, I
Yes, sir.
launch the my time spell through my bow at him, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15, or he becomes snared. He becomes incapacitated. Has a speed of 0.
So 60 feet, you're staring like you can picture a diner. You're sitting in a booth by the window, so you don't even have to get up necessarily to do that.
No, I want to get up.
Oh, well,
up.
you have to hit him with an arrow, right?
I don't have to, but all this is just for a flair, flair of the dramatic.
I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So you run the 10, 15 feet to the door. I'll say it takes 5 feet to just slide under Ruck.
I'm
so
also
that's 20
wearing a
feet.
loincloth.
And then
Oh god. I stay
Absolutely.
really low.
and,
Second right in the face.
beautiful.
I saw a little too much.
Baby's arm.
oh god.
And you'll just
Baby Cyclops.
so he'll be like at that point he's like maybe 20 feet away.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can easily hit him with this. So he'll make his Constitution save.
Yes, please.
And that's I'll say he beats it.
Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, this is my first action / feat of the day, so let's go the extra step. I'm going to, as a reaction to him succeeding, I would like to use my chrono shift. So I'm going to rewind time a little bit and have him try again.
Okay, beautiful. Oof. No, that's one less than last time.
Damn. Okay. Well, if he succeeds, he succeeds.
He does succeed that. Unfortunately, he's like stops and he's staggering, but he breaks free
Ah, okay.
and
Damn it.
keeps on running.
Good try.
I'll say you make him stumble, so he has 5 less movement speed next turn.
Very generous. Okay.
Slow him down.
I'll use the rest of my movement just to start keeping him within distance.
Perfect. You catch up to him.
That's my
Hot on
turn.
his heels. Vesper is going to be.
Yeah, so I surge out of the booth at this point, whip out my gun, so I can kill him, right?
No, man. We need him for questions.
And I roll my eyes as I jump, walk off of the top of the doorway where Ruck is, slip through that crack, race after Rosie and the lion. How far is he total? I have 45 movement from the booth. Do I get right up to him?
If you have 45 movement speed, yeah, you can run right up to him.
Perfect. Then I'll get right up to him, and then I'll. Oh, but it's slow in case he gets away. That's so bad. So I would like to grapple him.
Okay.
So I just make an attack roll. Are we using new rules or are we using old rules?
We're using the most
We haven't
recent
played so
rules that
long.
we used.
We were using the 1D&D test rules the last time, so
Yeah, we
that's what
were.
I'm asking.
Yeah, use.
Let's go with the new ones.
Go with the new ones.
sir.
Alrighty. To hit, that's a 23.
A 23 to hit.
Yeah, to grapple.
That hits.
Perfect. Then he's grappled, and as a bonus action, I fucking bite him. So I think you,
Hell yeah.
Rosie,
Holy
you
shit,
see me
okay.
run up. I like had my gun out, rolled my eyes, put my gun away for as Ruck says that to me, and then just my hands become claws, and I just kind of like stab them into like his clothing and stuff, and like hold him there. And then you see me get this twinkle in my eye, and I just like rip my jaw open and go to kind of like bite into him for a little snack.
Beautiful.
Only a 9 plus 8 is 17 to hit for my bite attack.
I keep fucking sneezing. Holy shit. I need an antihistamine. 17 damage?
17 to hit.
So a 17 just hits.
Perfect. So then in terms of damage, he's going to take 2d6 plus 5. So that's 5. So that's 10 damage. I heal for a pint of blood, but I'm at max health. So I'm just doing this for flavor of him. And I think having done this to him, I like lick my lips and like I'll like touch my gun kind of and like whisper into his ear, and I'm gonna try and intimidate him and essentially just be like, "We already have you. Why are you even trying to run?"
Beautiful. I'm going to say, as you're holding on to him, he's going to kind of just like scream first of all as you bite into him. Well, like his scream is like a roar because he's still a lion, and he's going to tap something on his chest, and I need you to make me a dexterity save. But
right.
to make this dexterity save, you have to let go of him. If you hold on to him, then you're choosing to fail the dex save.
I see. No, I'll let go. If I see this coming, I'll let go.
Okay,
I don't
so you can
particularly
make
like
this
getting
save.
hit. So total, that's going to be a 27 for my dex save. Sorry, 25.
Okay, so you make it. Yeah, so you make it. So you will take half damage. It's lightning damage, and it's 7. So half of 7 is 3.
Alrighty.
So 3 points of lightning damage. You've let go of him. Then it is his turn. He is going to dash. So he moves 100 feet.
Jeez.
He's leaving my
And-
movement range, so I'll reaction attack
Yes,
him.
you can take an attack of opportunity.
Perfect. And I think what I'll do is I'd like to. I didn't say I had it in my hand, so actually I don't have a free action on not my turn. So I'll just hit him with my claw attack as he runs away. Feisty. That's going to be nice. A 25 to hit with my claws for a d6 plus 5.
That fucking hits.
It's 8 damage. 8 slashing.
Beauty. Okay. So yeah, he takes off down the street, and yeah, he's still running.
A little help! He's getting away.
Right behind you.
You guys can
I'm
roll
gonna
me
have to shoot him soon.
If you got to shoot him in the knees. Mm.
You can all roll me a
Gritty
perception
weird.
check really quick.
Even
Yes,
those of us
please.
still inside the diner.
Yep, you're watching this like happen through like large glass windows.
Perception. Ooh, that's an 8.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck, maybe I'll do better.
I got a 15.
Nat 1.
With a
Jinx
15,
yourself.
you see that his pants rip off like all the way up the leg as he's running. This guy.
Okay, he's got some
You got
pretty jacked
fucking-
legs then.
Yo, he's got those cool button pants.
Or did he like lock it like first?
Just
Terrible.
rips them off.
That's all you see. It's gonna be you though, Gar.
All right. So Gar's gonna like just vault out of the booth and dash out. I'm gonna use a key point to use Step of the Wind. So as a bonus action, I can
Okay.
dash. So that's 120 feet out.
Beautiful. So you catch up to him.
So from inside the diner, is 120 feet enough to catch, or not yet?
So you're going to be 20 feet behind him because he was 40 feet to get to him before, and then he moved just 100 feet just now. So you're 20 feet behind. He looks like he's at the mouth of a. He looks like he's at the mouth of of an alleyway, basically, between two large buildings. And now that you're closer to him with a 15, you see he's got a his legs look kind of like machine parts.
Prosthetics. Okay. So, in that case, can I also use my action to dash once more?
Yeah, you can use your action to catch up.
Okay, so I don't want to catch up. I want to get in front of him.
Okay,
So
perfect.
if he's going towards the alley, I want to block the alley off.
I'm going to say you can do this, but he'll be able to make an attack of opportunity against you because the alleyway is quite small. So to move past him like that, it's only 10 feet abreast. At
Right,
this
but if
part
I'm
of the
staying within his melee range of 5 feet,
Okay, yeah. So then so you're just going to like literally just get right in front of him.
yeah, like how far is it from like I guess that point to the alleyway?
I'll say if he's it's like 25 feet or 30 feet.
Extra?
Yeah.
No, I'll stay within his melee range and just go right in front of him.
Okay.
And as like that's my whole thing, whole turn. I'll kind of just like stay there and just kind of start and show my blade, but not actually like take it out just yet. Like, look, it's time to stop. Just want to
All right. Ruck, it's you. Oh, is Ruck there?
Yeah. It's me. I guess if he's
It's
far,
you.
I'll just dash after him.
What's your running speed?
35.
Beautiful.
And then I still have my. Do I see him after I dash? Like he's still in eyesight, right?
Yes, he's still in eyesight. Well, he's yes, you do.
I guess I'll only lasts for a
He's
minute.
60 feet away, I guess, right?
I could theoretically attack him. I guess do I have anything left? Rages. Yeah, I guess I'll giant smite as my bonus action as I'm running. So as I'm like dashing, all hunched, I'll like straighten up to my full 10 feet and straighten up my stride and chase after him.
Mhm.
And that's a me.
Okay. So it's going to be back to Rosetta.
All right. I'll take off in pursuit. And I guess as I get into that alley with Gar and the Leonin, he's not like stopped yet, right? It's just that Gar's in front of him.
Yeah, he ran the 100 feet, and then I kind of went in front of him and tried to stop him, but like, kind of like
You're like trying to
in
block
action,
him,
right?
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to. I'll stay about like 30 feet away from them, and I'm going to cast slow on the Leonin just in case.
Beautiful.
So I take out my my spell book, and I focus, and I activate my time magic to slow him down. So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Oh, he's not good at whiz.
And I'm only
He fails.
beautiful. So target speed is halved. It has a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions. And on its turn, it has to choose between using an action or a bonus action, but it can't use both.
Beautiful.
And it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack. And then if it tries to cast a spell, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Understood. Beautiful. What he is going to do? No, it's Vesper's turn. Vesper, it's your turn.
So he's 100 feet away from me, so I can't quite make it in a run and dash. So I think I'll move 45 feet towards him, and I'll take out my gun. Yeah, and I guess Rock told me I could shoot him in the legs, so I'll just start shooting him in the legs because he's not listening to anything we're saying. And I've had quite enough of this cat and mouse.
Well done.
So let's
go.
roll some attacks. So that's only going to be that's an 18 to hit, which I believe hits.
That hits.
And then
You guys can't
That's it.
miss.
no, I just got a
Don't
12,
jinx it.
and then that's not going to hit. And I'm just wondering. I think I still only have 2 attacks. Oh, I can use a bonus action as a gunslinger, right, to do another attack. Oh, it's so close to being a crit. That's a 19, so 29 to hit. So I only get 2 things of damage off, which is going to be a d8 plus 8. So that's 15 and 6, 7, 8, 13. So 28 damage into his kneecaps.
Good lord.
That's the way to do it, boy.
Goodbye,
Calm down.
kneecaps.
Oof. He's hurt. He's hurt bad. But it's his turn. And he is going to manifest a little psychic blade in his hand. A little ethereal dagger. and you see he throws it. And you guys flinch for a second, not knowing who he's going to throw it at, but he throws it up into the alley, onto a fire escape. And that fire escape, and he teleports. I need a d8. 10 times the number rolled. 7. So he teleports 70 feet up as the blade strikes the wall of the building that the fire escape is attached to. The fire escape, this might matter to some of you, might not. The fire escape is 15 feet up. It has a ladder, but the ladder is not descending.
Well, shit.
So
Let's get it away,
after
boys.
After Dex, it's Gar.
Right. So the side of the building, does it have any like handholds, footholds, anything?
It's brick. It's brick, so it'd be like the tips of your fingers. But yes.
All right, but there's no like
Like red
windows or
bricks.
ledges or anything.
Yes, there are. There are.
Any stacked up boxes on the side in the alleyways?
There's like trash cans, but not close enough that you can necessarily use them to jump. Well, I mean, it depends on you're a monk, right? So you can probably step of the wind with your jump. So what's the length of your jump? There's definitely like trash cans and stuff like that.
Can I throw you?
Dumpsters.
Can I throw you? Need a lift.
You'd need to get here first, Ruck. That's a good question.
What's your jump?
That's a very good question.
Oh, yeah,
I
you're-
need to look it up right now.
I don't remember what we've done this before
Oh, we definitely have.
multiple times.
High jump would be 6 feet. I can reach up and grab something 15 feet off the ground. So if I double that, it'd be 30 feet off the ground.
Cool.
So technically, I would have to
So,
get up
30 feet off the ground.
about 40 feet before I can get up to this spot that he teleported to. Is that feasible at all?
Yeah, but you don't even need you could just jump straight up and grab the bottom of the fire escape.
Okay, so that's not 70 feet up. That's where the ladder is. It's okay. In that
He's
case, yeah.
just up in the fire escape 70 feet up. But the ladder to the fire escape and like the first landing is like 15 feet.
Okay, then yeah, no, easily 10 feet.
Yeah.
Or however many feet remaining. I think you said 30 feet to the alleyway.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Yeah, exactly.
Then I'll from there standing jump. Well, not standing, but running jump up the 15 feet, grab the ladder, and use my remaining 90 feet. Rather, no, 50 feet to get up.
Yeah. You're like fucking right behind him, hot on his goddamn heels.
Okay, so he's still running. Can I
Yeah.
go for his prosthetic legs? But I don't want to kill him. I just want to stop him from running.
Okay,
So
you
as
want to try and
terrible
disable
as that
his
sounds,
legs.
yeah, I kind of want to go for his prosthetic leg.
Sure, you could try. You try to do anything. You know what this
Alright.
is, babe.
So I'll pull out Dusk Shard, and yeah, so that's a 28 to hit.
That is.
All right, then Dusk Shard's damage. Give me a quick second here. That's 15, 24, 28, 33 points of damage. Trying to
Oof.
go non-lethal though, as much as possible.
Just wailing on his legs.
They hold together. Your Your blade slams into them and definitely like smashes like the leg that you hit. Like if you give like one good sweep, like it definitely crumples an armored plating in his legs, and he's kind of thrown into the wall.
Okay.
But he's still fighting to try and get away.
Quickly before I do again, I'm like, look, we really just want to talk. You don't need to make this as hard as it is currently.
What do you want from me?
I just want to talk this whole time.
I can't be seen with people like you. Where's Steve?
He got attacked.
Or Jeeves, or whatever his name is.
Look, you're really not a good friend if you can't remember his name. But look, he got attacked. His camp got
Not a friend, I'm a confidant.
taken
gosh
over
darn.
by demons.
Just leave me alone.
We need to get into Sarasuco. You're our way in.
Oh yeah, with that he's like, he looks almost like he steals himself.
Okay, but does he stop?
No.
All right, I'm going for for my second attack.
Roll a. Do you want to? Are you trying to persuade or intimidate? Like,
At this point, I'm really trying to persuade more than anything else. But I'm terrible at both of them. So that's a 15 persuasion.
it's pretty good, but I think he still wants to run.
All right, so I'm using my second attack again. All right, so a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 19, 22, 26, 28 points of damage.
Oof, Buddy is not doing good. Buddy is bad. Buddy is not down, but a strong breeze might do it.
Okay, because I can always flurry of blows.
I know you can.
So
Do it.
but because I have a feat slasher, when I hit a creature with a slashing damage,
But you didn't you use Step of the Wind to jump?
15 feet is without Step of the Wind.
Woo!
Because it's a running
So
start,
was it-
right? If it was flat-footed, it wouldn't be that high, but it's a running start. I get that extra.
Beauty.
Yeah, no, just to make sure, because we kind of need this dude. I'm gonna use my another key point for flurry of blows. So that is a 23 to hit with a, let me see, 12, 22, 26 points of damage.
Yeah, that's gonna be him for sure. That is 178%.
And just in
He
case, his speed is reduced by 10 feet. Just from my attack in general, 'cause it's slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah. As he falls, you notice three small spheres, metal spheres, fall from his hand.
And through the grates
and
of this
is an instruction.
nice catwalk, right?
No, they're big enough that they don't fall through.
Darn. Okay. Do they like blow up?
No, nothing happens yet. They don't blow
Oh,
up.
okay.
It's rough.
Yeah, I guess I'll just stand there
And
and
we're
look
not
up and
out
be
of
like,
initiative.
I'll be like, guard, did you get him? What's going on up there?
You're pretty far away, bud.
Well, I guess I still dash, right? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. If I'm still far, I'll keep running.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'll be me.
If his leg
Sure.
is now out, like if his leg gave out, is it just one or both that gave out?
It didn't give out. It just you damaged it. But he's
Okay.
down. He's like unconscious. He's
Oh,
not dead.
unconscious
You didn't kill him.
completely? Okay.
But he's unconscious.
All right, then yeah, I'd be like, he's unconscious for now. I can toss him down to you guys, but you're gonna have to catch him because the ball would kill him.
Ruck, you want to catch this guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Once
Well,
I get
it's your turn now, Rosetta. So
To me? Oh.
it would
I
be your
mean-
turn after Ruck, because Ruck dashed. But right before,
Oh.
Bobby boy,
That's me. Hi.
The Bob.
Rob or Bob?
Wait,
you
yeah.
are in. You're
Rob
in one of your
Bob.
studios.
Yes, my money.
You have a wonderful lavish penthouse apartment because you've had the Bob Ross show for quite a few years on DNN, the Dome News Network.
13 seasons, yeah.
And recently you've been ousted from that because Sarasuco propaganda has been playing on DNN kind of nonstop, and you know your condo being in the main square, you know, right across from the DNN office building and right across from Sarasuco and the farce that is the town hall of the Sorcerer's Springs. You went to one of your studios where you can go and just paint and be by yourself, kind of like far out, further out in the Sorcerer's Springs district. You have some all over, but it's safer to stay in the Springs in the recent climate. So while you're doing your own thing, you know, painting and just being an excellent human being, you hear a commotion coming from outside. Well, first of all, what would you be doing on a day like today? Like, you know that the city is in peril. You definitely know that. But everything is supposed to be okay in Sorcerer's Springs.
So Bob has been still projecting his message to the world, even if he doesn't have his show currently, by continuing his painting and sharing it with people as he finishes. So he would finish a painting, bring it outside, and be like, look, and show it to people, and then pick a lucky person, and they would get to keep his painting. And this happens weekly. So he's probably in the middle of working on a new piece when he needs to leave for reasons. And I guess stumbling upon this
What are these
reasons he
need to
needs to get paint or something more so he can leave his condo. So I mean, Bob.
Oh, well,
is just,
I'll say you're not in your condo right now. You're in another building
Oh.
that you have. You still own the condo, but you're in another building. It's like how do I describe it? Like the word's not coming to me. It's like a warehouse that is
studio.
rented out to artists.
A studio?
Yes,
It's a studio.
but it's not. Yeah, it's like a almost ground
Community
floor. It's
space.
probably it's a big warehouse, more in the outskirts, not in the center, not in the heart of the Sorcerer's Springs.
Yeah, like a warehouse
And
set.
you hear outside. You have all the paint supplies that you need. Eh?
So okay, yeah. So I hear
Once they
I
have all the
hear
paint supplies that you
the ruckus on the outside. Anyway, right? So like I still hear it because it's quite loud. There's gunshots and
Yeah, you hear
pouncing.
the owl.
So Bob,
Absolutely.
concerned for the world because the world should be only filled with happiness and goodness, rushes to the outdoors. And so, what could possibly be happening? Is there blood from the absolute sheer destruction of this poor guy's knees?
Nope. They're metal.
No blood from the knees actually, because these are prosthetic, look like machine worked legs.
Okay, so I just see
Robotic
an
legs.
unconscious being.
Bipedal lion
There was a
with
doorway right
robotic
next to me.
legs.
I remember running out from
No doorway, but there are.
Anyway.
She can have a vantage point. Let's say she has this warehouse that has windows on the side, and in there's a mezzanine, and
Actually, you know what? Even better.
out with she can see you guys and
Witnesses?
sees you kind of, taking out this Leonin on top of the fire escape while your friends are kind of like beneath you, Gar.
Yeah. Bernie, you let me know if this is a viable thing. But Bob spins his little ring around and teleports from his vantage down to the ground near all of you. Yes? Aloud? Question mark?
You can only teleport 30 feet with that, I believe.
I will get to 30 feet away and do the thing. Bob will
Yes,
run.
100%. Yeah, you can like run down to your the back entrance to this alley that you have, and you can just like not even open the door, just appear on the other side of it, and you're like right next to them.
Yes.
In which case, I will need you to roll initiative.
Oh, God. Bob always has the highest of initiatives. Hold on. Where's my initiative button? Oh, Bob does not roll initiative very well. 14?
Beautiful.
Still beat Rook.
Do we shoot this one? Or another one has appeared.
Is she on the stairwell or
She's on the ground. by you
just on the
guys.
ground next to us? Yeah, jump back, bow out, arrow ready.
Whoa, we are friends!
You with
Friends
him?
with everyone. With anyone? Excuse you. We're all human beings. Or living beings, sorry. And
I'm an elf,
need...
actually.
Living, we're living.
I'm undead, actually.
Do you look undead? Do you look undead, though?
You probably can't tell at first glance. Sorry.
The shade of your
Down the wrong pipe.
cheeks does not look dead to me, sir.
He's
He's dying in real
He's
life.
actually
Okay.
Are you okay?
No, he's not.
Here, it looks
He's
like
water?
he's insane.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Rick and Morty over here.
He's committing
Did you
to the bit.
aspirate whiskey? Because that is
I think he
harsh.
just put
I've done it
his,
before.
Yeah, I think his drink just went down his his windpipe. All right. Well,
So yeah, Bob is...
who'd you have down there?
So the blood went down the wrong pipe.
Alrighty then.
What was that you said?
Not sure what that means, but sure. Is there a reason why you lot caused all this racket? I was painting. And I'll lift up my palette full of beautiful colors like phthalo blue and crimson red. And
Platinum white.
thank you.
Titanium
Well,
clad.
This individual here, and I gesture with my gun towards the unconscious man, was trying to run away with something that belonged to us. And so we've stopped him. despite his best efforts.
Yeah, Gar, throw him down. I'll catch him. Turret. Damn it. Yeah, throw him down.
I mean, thievery is a horrible thing. We should not treat each other in such a manner, but understandable, I guess. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I just read chat. That was terrible. What is it this man stole from you? And if you can, you don't need to throw his body from wherever you. Why? What is the need? Take what you need back and be done.
Well, you see, what we need is in his brain. I think at this point, you notice the blood that's probably on my face or like on my lips from having bit him.
Blood.
You might want to run along.
I'd rather have us all take a moment. And remember, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. And this meeting is no accident at all. Clearly, there's something much more important going on. And I would love and be honored and even blessed to assist you in your endeavor.
Perfect. You could do so for only 100 gold. Paid up front, of course.
Yeah, you could help us throw him down.
This poor character. You've already beaten the devil out of him.
Are we still in
You
initiative?
go to move the body. Well, technically,
Waiting my
yes.
turn.
We're taking a little pause.
Okay.
We're taking a little pause. We can all
In that
talk.
case,
and
I'll-
stuff.
how heavy is this dude?
So you go to pick him up, and that was another trigger that I was
Well,
waiting
like
for.
I kind of want to see
You see
like
these
what
li-
those beads are first, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. So you can go to pick one up.
I'd rather like
So,
poke
as
it
you do.
with my sword. I don't trust anything in the city anymore.
You poke it with your sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you poke it with your sword, and nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna just toss them off the, like, watch out below. And I'm gonna just toss them off the, like, just flip them up with my sword, like off the the escape.
Oh my god.
Rock look alive.
You throw at him or the
So-
beads?
The beads.
The anal beads.
You toss one down. You toss
Mhm.
two down. And as you toss the third
Right.
one, you see it grows to about the size of a medicine ball, and it starts to float. And those of you on the ground see that the other two will do so as well. And then a small dot on this medicine ball size like metal sphere, it starts to glow, almost like it's coming from the inside, like it's red hot just on this spot inside this giant metal ball, or not giant, but this big metal ball. And
Newcomer, is
Doesn't
this
look
your
good.
doing?
It was the beads.
you see all of
He
them
had
are
beads on
doing
them?
this at the same time.
Maybe we should back away.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Maybe we should back away.
I'm maybe gonna go further up, and not towards those spinning beads of potential death.
Have I ever seen
Yeah, so
these before?
as you start to back away,
I'm gonna grab him
they're gonna
and
start
like
Wait,
pull
Jesus.
him away.
Oh, they start. Oh no.
Can
So-
I mold earth?
Yeah, so
and...
even as they
Okay.
go ahead.
I was gonna mold earth and
Well,
surround.
you will be able to
these
mold. You will
dangerous
definitely be able to
beads.
mold Earth, but on your turn. So right now, these beads are just going to get an attack, and then we're going to be back up to the top with Rosetta.
Damn beads.
So
Guard touched
one
his
of
body.
them
He did
is
the
going to
thing.
attack.
Yeah, I did
Sorry?
grab him and try to move him like away. Seeing that happen, that would my reaction would be to, like, to
Yeah.
grab and then pull.
Yeah, so you can grab him by the leg and like start to pull him back. And basically that's going to be when these things like react to you. When they start to shoot is when you grab at him.
Gotcha.
So one of them is going to shoot you twice. So that is 22 to hit.
Yep. Yep.
And an 11.
11 misses.
Okay. So the 22 is 23 points of damage.
Gotcha.
It's force damage. Another one is going to attack. Who's on the ground? Probably Rock. So that's a nat 20 for the first attack.
Oh gosh.
Beautiful.
We
Which
only
means-
just met his character.
30.
He dies today.
Yeah. Can't kill Rook.
This is Rook. It's okay, you have a club, probably, somewhere.
Probably.
So
You've got the
47
brother,
points of damage.
Uh,
I should have helped you. Oops.
I'm gonna use
then
my stone
his second
endurance to
attack-
cut that in half. Yeah. I can use it
idea.
once per long rest.
Oh, sick.
So it's 40. You said?
47,
Yeah,
so it's
the sec-
23.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's my use of that.
So second attack is a 23 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That hurt. Hit me. Yeah. My AC
Yeah.
is 15. Yeah, that hits.
That was his first attack. He got a crit, so he hit with a 23 for another attack.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, 23 damage? Or just 23
Okay.
damage?
No. 23 to hit. Wow, low rolls. That's 14 damage.
That's cool.
Nice.
And then the last strike will be at Bob.
How dare.
Bob, does a 13 hit you?
Yes. I never gave Bob armor.
Oh no.
Does it actually?
Yeah, I never. I actually literally never. I
Bob's in
never
his
gave
street
Bob.
clothes.
I'm literally wearing painting gear. Like, well, I didn't expect to get into a battle. I was painting trees.
I ain't got no armor neither. Don't worry.
Beautiful.
Need a studded leather.
Do you have
apron.
any reaction? You could absolutely have a studded leather apron if you want to just add that really quick.
Okay, let me manage my inventory.
But It might help you with a 13, or a
Leather.
fur, something.
Add to
Biker in
equipment.
his past life.
It makes it an 11, so it's still there. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry. I have an reaction. No. Bonus action. No. So I'm just gonna take whatever pain is coming.
So it's going to be 20 force points, 20 points of force damage, and then for his second attack, that's a natural 20. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah, what's going on?
Roll a new character.
His dice pop off whenever he's DM.
Welcome to champs, baby.
The power of whiskey.
I'm looking through all my shit right now. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Got nothing.
Right,
No,
so you got
48
that second character
damage?
ready, right?
Yeah, 48 points of damage.
All right, Bob. Bye, Bob. Bye, Bob.
Because we're still playing with the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob drops.
So Bob goes down.
That's just in pain. A lot of pain.
Which means
Bob
we're back to the
actually
top of
down, or
Rosetta
no?
because that's the
No, he's
end
not
of the
down.
turret strikes.
Okay. So there's 3 of these things.
There are 3 of them.
Okay. Let's. Do I have something that I can do to take these out?
I forgot
Not
how
prepared,
fast Gar
unfortunately.
was when I made this. When I had this idea.
Okay, so
This is supposed
Rosetta had her bow pointed at Rob or at Bob, but as soon as the thing started firing, she shifts her aim. And she's going to loose 2 arrows, but first she'll use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on one of them.
The new rules that would be at will, so you still have your bonus action.
So much better.
I mean, I'll take it.
So much fucking better.
Yeah, so first attack, let's go ahead and roll this here. With my bow is a dirty 20 to hit. Does that hit the spheres?
hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
So that is going to be, the first attack is 17 points of damage. And then I will loose a second arrow.
Okay, perfect.
At the same one, I'll attack. That doesn't destroy the first one, does it?
No.
Okay. So the second one is a 26 to hit.
That's it. That fucking hits, yeah. Same one?
Same one. And that is going to be 11 points of damage. Whenever you hit. Okay, so it gets an extra d6 for a total of 15 damage.
Your arrow stunk into it and it kind of like, it's like this, it's almost like a ball like hanging and it just like bounces back and forth, funny enough.
Okay.
It rocks back and forth as the arrows kind of like ping off and you see it's like denting and it starts to kind of like shake, but it's still up.
Okay.
Now we're going to go with Vespertilio.
Oh, just quick though. I wanted to ask: is there any cover in this alley? Is there like a dumpster I can hide behind?
Yeah, absolutely. You can
Okay.
find like half cover, 3/4 cover.
Yeah, I just go to take cover. I can't hide, but I'll just sort of crouch and gain a bit of cover if I can, and that'll be my turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So Vesper, it's you.
Duster just goes,
Do it.
fuck! And then he like will essentially grab like pass his like hands in front of him, defendere, and the amulet comes to life. Or actually, no, it's not an amulet. It's you said it was a golem doll, and so the golem kind of like in my pouch shoots out, becomes like a huge actual golem. But that's my action to do that. At which point I'm going to, because a lot of my stuff depends on me actually taking an attack. But I believe in terms of having an offhand weapon, you can make an attack with your bonus action for an offhand weapon, right?
Yes.
Even though
But I think you have to have
do
attacked
you-
beforehand. Is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Do you have to have taken the attack action to make an attack with an offhand weapon? Because they're not connected in this
Believe
case.
so.
Okay.
No, I know, but I believe it's part of your attack action is to make a second attack as a bonus action. I don't. Simon.
So there's nothing saying that you have to attack with your main weapon hand first. It's just that you can't make 2 attacks without taking the attack action.
So then, yeah, you can make an attack with your offhand weapon as a bonus action.
Hey, that's awesome. I was really hoping that would be the case,
Well,
because
if
essentially
it's a bonus
so
action, that might be different. Because the bonus action, it might be like dependent on you taking the attack action. But
Well, I have something that is like that. It's called akimbo shooting, which is part of my class. But I know that you can attack with an offhand weapon using a bonus action. So I was like, oh, can I use this separately from my akimbo shooting?
so yeah, it doesn't matter when it's the attack action, but for bonus action, you do need that. It's the attack action first.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was just the question of can
And
I use
because
my
you didn't take
offhand
the
before
attack
my main
action.
hand in my attack. That's my bad.
Because you
Oh
used an
no,
action
not
to
it's
summon
not
and
it's
roll.
not yeah, it's not before or after. It's like without doing the attack action.
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
you can't really attack without using an action, like attack action, unless you have like an ability that lets you do so.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I might have to homebrew something with Burns because I'm short on options.
Let's go.
Yeah, I can't even bonus
What?
action hide without attacking first.
You're all about attacking.
I am all about attacking. So the moment I have to take out a big golem, I get kind of screwed. Sorry, let me just check my. Creature takes half damage again. You can use an action. No, that's an action. That's a reaction. Wow. Unless it's a bonus action to summon this guy. Sorry, guys. Give me
One
1
sec.
second.
It's been a while since
only
we
one
played
turn, you
champs.
summoned a
Forgotten our
giant golem.
characters and how to play them.
Traveling, go to this position, blah, blah, blah. Action, reaction. But what it doesn't say. Every shield guard has an automatic ability. Shield guard can only one and that the animal is
It's the
destroyed. And the shield
trouble of
guard
high level characters. Too many things.
Crafting a shield guard is fine for us. Protect
Many
the weary
options.
and swear. Can command the guardian to attack somebody. So attacks.
So many features and abilities. Gotta remember.
I think it was an action to summon the guardian. I think that was
Yeah, I think that was a homebrew part because essentially these things are supposed to just accompany you full sized.
Yes, but yours is the one that you can summon and put away.
Exactly.
And even when it doesn't, because those get destroyed, this one doesn't. It just reverts into its doll form for I don't remember how many hours I told you, but
Long rest,
I
so
think it's
8
like-
hours.
okay, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
So you
pissed.
summon it as like that's kind of the thing is as a cost you have to do kind of like a small ritual casting for it to come out, you know, like an enchantment.
Defendere.
Yeah.
And I activate the amulet, which activates the golem.
Exactly.
So then I'm fucked. I can't do anything for now. So I do this. I hide behind him, but I'm not hiding in this case. So I'll just take partial cover if you'll give it to me behind the golem. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
my
You can have
usual,
partial
because I'm a
cover behind-
vampire.
You can have half cover behind the gold.
Yeah, and I could walk on walls. So essentially, it's like I'm like kind of like walked up behind him on his back. And then in terms of a bonus action, since I took 3 damage earlier, I'll bite into a blood pack and heal for a D4 plus not a lot, plus 3, which heals me to max.
Cool.
From the 3
Back to
damage.
full.
Yeah. Yay. But yeah.
Okay, so now it's Dex, and Dex is unconscious, so he's going to just roll to see if he can wake up. And he does not. He is still asleep soundly. It's almost sweet. Gar, it's you.
Have these things moved at all, or are they just hovering in place?
They're hovering, but they're just hovering right now.
All right, so I'm gonna bring the dude, Dex rather, down to the bottommost rung of the escape catwalk,
Mhm.
right before the ladder heading down, and I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
Ruck, get ready, and I'm gonna kind of bring him over the lip to kind of like just like lower him down into like Ruck's arms. He's 10 feet or something.
It was 15, but you can lower him down to 10 feet. Yeah.
I got an extra
And
large. reach,
Ruck's
too.
large anyway.
Yeah.
That's it. So, assuming Ruck can just reach up and grab him.
Yeah. My reach is extra 5 feet too, if it helps.
So, I guess that'll be the action, and I'll just kind of wait there until Ruck grabs the dude from my hands.
Beautiful. So you're holding on there. Bob, what are you doing in the midst of all this?
Bob's in a lot of pain.
Welcome to Champs.
Yeah. And it's
Trial by
just,
fire.
Motivational poster. I'm in a lot of pain. Welcome to chat.
Pretty much.
so it's just like 3
you're in the right
floating death orbs.
Yes. Well put.
I've been trying so hard to figure out what of my 437 spells I want to use. Can I polymorph these random ass creatures? Is that a capability?
Polymorph.
Give her a shot.
Make it an egg.
Objects, you're good.
I was gonna turn it
Swipe
into a
stuff on it.
fucking. I'm gonna turn it into a fucking stick. Yeah. Okay. So I'm casting polymorph. Polymorph. What happens if I cast it at a higher level? I don't think I can. I can't. So we're just casting polymorph. Okay. It's a wisdom save of 16 on whatever one is closest. Actually, first and foremost, Bob is going to try and get the safety. What around Bob is safe?
You can go back into the door from whence you came.
All right, so Bob is going to polymorph the thing and then run
Wait,
inside.
do you have your key on you?
I would assume so. He just
Does it
came
lock?
from there.
No, but you teleported through. You didn't open the door.
Yeah, but he's not going to just leave the key in there. Who just puts
You're
a
right,
key
Bob.
and hangs it up?
Bob, it's because the door locks on its own, when you close it from the outside. So
Yes,
but
yes,
anyway,
of course.
it's fine.
Roll for luck. Roll for one of those
remember
emergency doors that has
it's
no lock
tucked
on the
away
outside.
and you're
It's all
small.
flat.
I'm casting polymorph.
So-
Bob is panicked and painting on his little palette right now.
Beautiful. So you're gonna cast polymorph. So you dab at your paint and you start to kind of paint in the air before you towards this cannon. This ball
Floating
of death.
cannon of death, yeah.
And he has to make a wisdom save, and that is a 4, and he doesn't get any bonuses to wisdom at all.
Awesome.
So you fling your paint at him and it turns into a stick and falls onto the ground.
And then
So one of them is a stick now.
yes, love that. And then Bob is going to. Oh wait, this is a bonus action? No freaking way! Time out. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm learning.
Home rules is you can cast a spell, 2 spells in one turn, as long as the second spell cast is
Is a cantrip.
no. We said something else.
Wasn't it equal or lower than your proficiency level?
Yes, you're.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so I can't healing word myself right now?
You can.
You can.
You can. Just at a level that is equal to or lower than your proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like that rule.
Yeah, Bob wants to heal.
Because it works for you.
Bob's in pain. I just casted healing word. I'm gonna roll it. Bob just says to I guess. Everyone just beat the devil out of those things, and then I heal for. Wait, what was my roll? Shit, I didn't even read it. 13. Thank the heavens. And And then Bob will. I'll be right on the other side of this door and just. I'm going inside. I'll pop out next turn. I'm in pain. You're doing great out there.
Yes.
All of you are doing fantastic. Okay.
First we're disturbing, now
We're
we're
all supposed to be
fantastic.
friends.
I don't know what to think as they run away.
After Bob, it's Ruck. And so as Bob takes shelter back in the studio.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess I'll reach up to grab the dude that Gar's sending down. Would that be my action?
With your strength and size, say that you can kind of like grab him and put him down as a bonus action. You're kind of more like just guiding him to the ground,
All right.
if
Or,
that's the case.
yeah. Yeah. Or if anything, I'll like keep him on my shoulders to like carry him or something, like grab him and like.
Okay.
Put him on Rock.
Rock's on my back. Well, I don't know if I want to leave Rock vulnerable like that. You know?
Sandwich him between Rock and your back.
Like stuff him in there. Cannot be comfortable.
Rock's little legs are just like gripping.
I mean, oh, Rock, hold on to him. Hold on to my shoulders. And how many of these flying orbs are there left? All three?
There's two. One
There's
has
two.
just turned into a stick.
How high up are they?
One of them is still 70 feet up, and the other one is 10 feet off the ground.
10 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll because I have my long arms, my melee is increased by 5 feet.
Yes, sir.
So I'll like if I can. Oh no, it's a two-handed weapon. God damn it. Is a whip one-handed weapon? Is a whip a one-handed weapon?
A whip?
Whip
is a
is a
one-handed
one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
You have a whip?
Yeah, I took it off that freaking guard that I beat. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I
In the
fought.
clerical district?
Yeah, I
Which
fought that
surprised me
guard
too.
before they came back. Where like that place was being swarmed by all like the evil paladins and stuff. Just talking schmack.
Is it like a demon whip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a demon's spine or some
Yeah.
stuff, something like that. It's cool.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I will. Instead, actually, I'll put him down. I'll take out my sword and I'll swing for the one that's 10 feet. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's 13 damage plus 2d12s. 13. So 24 damage. 4 is fire and 7 is force. 23 is slashing.
You
how-
claw this thing and slice it in half, and it kind of like does like a Voltorb where it's like a self-destruct, like not enough that it damages you, but it just kind of like glows bright white and then explodes.
Puny shit. And then I guess I'll if I can, like, I guess use my bonus action to like pick him back up and be like, are we getting out of here with him? What are we doing, boys?
It was already a bonus action to bring him down.
Oh yeah,
So
right. Yeah.
you can go stand above him.
Yeah. I'll stand above him. You said 70 feet for the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't switch.
It's all the way at the top of the, not at the top, but it's up the fire escape still.
Okay, yeah. So that's me. That is me. Yeah.
So it's the last turret. So it's going to fire. It's going to basically chase you down, Gar, and it's going to fire its shots at you. So beautiful, 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 beautiful. So a non-natty 20 and
Yep,
a 24.
hits. That also hits. Yeah.
Beauty. So 20 points of damage on the first strike.
All right.
And 17 on the next.
All right.
Force
that
damage
hurts.
again. And then it's Rosetta.
Beautiful. So I poke my head out from behind the dumpster, and I go, "I got you, Garp!" And I'll loose 2 more arrows at this orb that's well, it's within range. How close is it now? It won't really
It's
make a
70.
difference.
Now it's
Now
say
it's
now
down
it's-
to 15 feet, right? Or
Yeah, well, it's
the
like-
ladder was 15 feet, so.
Yes. So I'd say it's like 20 feet in the air on the outside of the fire escape, firing kind of a little downwards at Gar.
Okay.
But well
All right.
within your range.
Yeah. First shot. Pew pew. That is
Ooh, 30.
that's a 30 to hit. But wait. Actually, I almost forgot. I have the red ring of power on. Do I still have it, or did I give it to
You do.
Siege?
No, I didn't take it. I just
You did
offered
not
my
take it.
my
Let me
two.
just double check here that I have it. Yeah, I do. Okay, sick. So I get a crit on an 18 to 20. And so I rolled
Yes, you
a.
do.
Pretty sure that's what I rolled. I
Oh,
can't check.
yeah.
Can somebody check the log if it's not showing up for me for some reason?
18 plus 12.
I think
yeah.
you.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, I did get a crit.
Plus 12.
Sorry,
So-
P brain. I don't remember
log.
things that popped up in my screen 2 seconds ago. All right. That's a crit, baby. Okay, here we go. Crit damage. I roll 9. That's a beautiful crit.
Plus 9.
Wow.
Okay.
9 damage total.
9 damage total.
That's using the max damage rule.
No, that's basic rules for my brain.
I've been doing max damage rules.
Okay, then I'll do it. Max damage would be but what's my bonus here? 6. So it'd be 12 plus 9.
21.
21.
So 21.
21.
Well, that's way better.
Beautiful.
Second attack is a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Nice.
Ooh.
For 9
Little
points of
blown up.
damage. So, 2 shots. Bow, bow.
Beautiful.
And then I
It's still up.
go, "You guys are doing great." And I hide behind the dumpster.
It's fucked, but it's still up. It's like
Okay.
kind of smoking and just freaking hovering there, shaking. It's Vesper now.
Yes. Smoking, shaking. I'll attempt to finish it off. So I'll pop off a few shots from my revolver. No, try to hit. 29 to hit. That should hit.
Yeah, you're fucking right, it does.
That's 11 damage.
Has anybody missed a hit today?
Yes.
Yeah, Vesper did, yeah.
Beautiful. I love
I'm
it.
not getting any 20s other than Rosetta.
Got hit
but-
by a 20. Oh.
That's a
I got
26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Or 14 damage.
Woo! Can you hit it again?
That's a 19 to hit.
There it is.
That's it, buddy.
That's 12 damage.
It's like a miniature Death Star. Just let's
Oh,
blow this thing and go home.
How
What's the one in
close
Kotor?
is it
Godo?
to me?
Yeah, Godo. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well, that's
torture
just like a
spear.
torture droid, but yeah, exactly. Terrible. So yeah, that's it. It's done. But so just give me one more second. I have to make one more roll, and then we can. That's a 3. He's still unconscious. We're out of initiative right now. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna jump down from the the fire
Is it
escape.
safe?
Seems safe.
Nice.
Look, I think so.
I'm gonna
He's just unconscious. We need to get him out of here in some place where we
I'm
can
gonna
talk to him.
tie him up with the whip.
I open the door.
And, like stare up at you, my big cyclops eye. Oh,
mean
yeah, well,
down?
down. Like,
It should be safe in the studio. Just and you're welcome in. I guess can someone please explain to me what's happening? And she's like gonna try and usher you in. Don't touch the paintings.
Perfect. You helped a princess stay, girl, boy.
What?
I'll
He's
That's
just
right.
like
He
that.
called you a girl boy, and I'll walk right in.
Bob's gonna touch his very thick facial hair.
All of you would know Bob. Like all of you have seen Bob.
I'm famous,
You've been
motherfucker.
living well.
What the fuck?
Okay, maybe not Chris and Rosie. Maybe not Chris and Rosie. No, you're right. Not Chris and Rosie and not Vesper.
Chris
You mean maybe
Kringla?
not
never
Rosie,
mind.
but Chris would probably
Chris wouldn't know
Only
Bob Ross.
Not anyone,
Kindred
actually.
Spirit.
No. Chris wouldn't know. Sorry, you're right. You're right. Only 2 people. Ruck, you would know Bob, and Gar, you would know of Bob.
All right,
You might have already.
but he hasn't introduced
met
himself
Ruck,
to me.
Bob.
But I was,
He was collecting.
You've
You're a
already
collector.
probably already met Ruck's character, but Ruck was he was like kind of this like
I was a homeless man.
you don't really take Ruck seriously.
Yeah, I was homeless. I was cleaning up the streets. I looked a little different too. Now I'm a little bit more lean. But still is dirty. Maybe more goopy now. But
Goopy.
What makes you goopy?
well, I never
Goopy.
like cleaned myself after like coming out of that
Ah.
chamber. So I assume there's some sort of chamber goop.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
It's dry now. At this point, it's dry.
It's a crust.
I just wrote in my notes. Bob knows Ruckus, who is now more goopy than he once was. Those are my notes.
I'm leaner too.
Yeah,
Always
because
clung your damn
you're both
pain.
such figures of the city. You know, like everybody knows you. Anybody who watches any sort of screen, like every screen in the city shows DNN, and your hour like has like you have at least a bi-weekly hour where you're just painting for people. You know, so you're known. You're well known, and Ruck's well known. He's keeps the streets clean, very literally, or he did.
Yeah. I'll do that shit no more.
No
Does
longer.
Ruck put this guy on the ground?
Still in the
Yeah,
shoulder.
so carrying him in, I'll put him down, tie him up, and pop a little healing word on him. Yeah?
Well, so right as you go to do that, I think I stop you for a moment. And I look at everyone, Bob included. What are we doing with this man? Are we just going to be getting information from him?
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
answers.
Can I
Tie
have
him
him
up.
after?
Nah, we gotta give him back. Greasy wouldn't be very happy if he died.
What if
Let
he
me,
was not quite dead?
Mm.
What do you suggest?
And I like move the fur on his neck and show like the bite mark that I left earlier.
Well, I mean, as long as he goes back, I don't see a difference. Right? Look around.
What's done is
Going
done.
once, Going twice.
Turning someone against their will, I guess.
So
Not
if we try to
that,
heal him now, is that going to mess
Yeah,
him
is
up?
that gonna hurt him?
No, he hasn't died
No one
yet.
stops me. I kill him.
Okay, the only
wait,
crimson.
wait,
Wait. You said that.
Yeah.
You said that out
Well-
loud, so we can all stop you.
Well, I said going once, going twice. No one stopped me. Then I.
And then everybody said, wait. So
Yeah,
all I
no one
did
knew
was
what you were
hit
talking
see my
about, man.
claws come out, and
say
I'm
you're gonna
about to
kill
kill
him.
this man.
No, hold on.
We need to.
We need to talk to him.
How would that help us?
I'm like I've bit him, and he will turn, and he will be my
If he
servant.
dies.
How long does that take?
Oh,
I would. Is it? I thought it was like instant.
Now they gotta die first.
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
know.
You have to bury him, and he has to he has to spend 24 hours, I think, like dead.
24 hours. That's too long.
I believe so.
Yeah. I'm gonna heal him.
Yes. But if I could have him after that, that would be great.
He has to go back, man.
You haven't had
Greasy be real mad, and Greasy helped us out. For all we know, they're beating the shit out of him right now.
He'll help Greasy, and then he'll help all of us. Forever.
Yeah, if you say so. Then I'll cast healing word on him.
He's
Wake
gonna
him up.
groggily kind of open his eyes, kind of give a big lion yawn, baring his teeth, and then he's gonna.
Drama.
I'm gonna put my big Cyclops eye right in front of his face. I'll be like, all right, man, we got some questions for you. And then
What do you want? What do you want from me?
I'll cast Zone of Truth on him. So it's a charisma save of
Right.
13.
everyone make
Yeah.
a charisma saving
Yeah,
throw.
within
All of
15
us?
feet. Everyone within
Yep.
15 feet.
You can't designate.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Nope.
No more lies.
What kind of save?
Charisma 13.
God damn it.
Gonna be
13.
a 3.
Bob, you rat
Yeah.
bastard. No more
4.
lies. I know you cheated me on a painting.
Yeah.
I remember now.
What, you think my paintings are false?
I asked you to paint my father. You said
5.
no.
Oh, well, I couldn't at the time.
I'm so butthurt. Mhm.
Your butt hurting is not my deal.
What? That's harsh, man. We're both famous. This is how you do this.
We're both famous.
What's that supposed to mean?
You said it. You said it.
Yeah, I did.
Can we please keep the crimson? The only crimson substance in the studio should be alizarin crimson paint right here.
Remember, you can't lie.
Then I think I might be breaking that rule. Gar's currently just covered in his own.
What? Oh, great. Perfect. Love that.
Oh yeah.
Right. What are we asking him?
What do
Please
you
get into
What do you guys want from me?
Sarasuco? Oh,
Yeah, what are we asking him? Yeah.
You guys don't know this?
we need to get into Sarasuco.
Yeah, what's the best way in, man?
Wait. You said
You
Sarasuco?
can't just walk into Sarasuco.
Exactly. That's why we need a way in.
Those corrupt bastards.
I can't. What do you need to get in for?
Look, there's something inside that we need.
Fine, I have a key card. I have a pass. Take it, and you can get into a bunch of different security levels. I don't have full clearance, but take it. Go here. It's here.
Oh, that was actually pretty easy. Thanks. Thanks to key card.
And it won't be suspicious? People using your card? Will it raise any alarms?
I don't know what to
Flags?
tell you. That's all I can do to get you in. Do you need weapons? I can steal and sell you some weapons, or I can give you weapons. But like getting you in, I don't know how to get you in. Like here's my pass. That's how I get in. I don't know.
What kind of information were you giving Greasy?
He
I
was
wasn't giving him
selling him
information. I was selling him guns. Those turrets that I used. I was selling him those. He wanted some.
Have you heard of a item or a project in Sarasuco named the Heart of Vengeance?
That sounds like top clearance stuff. I've heard about it, but I don't know anything. I just know that all the bigwigs are on it like constantly, and that they're not really getting where they want to.
Right. Where would your best guess be as to where they would keep this kind of stuff?
Some of the top floors in the Sarasuco building they're restricted. I think it's from the 80th to the 96th. All those floors are restricted. That's where the top secret stuff goes on.
All right. And who would we need to talk to get high level clearance?
Yeah, man.
One of the floor managers. I just deal in shipping. Things come and go, and we know where the cameras are, so I could take things, and there's so much going in and out. They don't really notice. Like, things get lost all the time.
Bob's gonna cut in. If you can find me some armor, that'd be great.
Can you get us in through a shipping container, boy?
Understood.
Why would we want to be in a shipping container?
To get in.
We have the key card for that.
Yeah, but what if it's suspicious?
And don't be
Us
suspicious.
popping out of a
Look
shipping
at me,
container
man.
wouldn't be.
Yeah, Ruck might need a shipping container. The rest of us,
Ain't no
But-
way anybody not recognizing me.
I have a question for you. What kind of scrying does Sarasuco have? What kind of
Security.
security do they have in place?
They have cameras and security doors. They have turrets and guards. They have pressure plates and laser sensors, and they have round-the-clock wizards. Listen, they're doing something fucked up in there. I'm not gonna lie. People go missing from work. Local people.
If they ever show up again?
Nah. They just disappear one day. And especially since the catastrophe from the docks, it's been getting worse. We all need to get out. Get out of Sorcerer's Springs, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to sell these turrets and make a little bit of money so I can try and get out of the city, get back to the hamlets.
We might need a couple of those. They were cool.
All right.
Well, the Zone of Truth is still up, so he'll be like, I have 8 more in my pocket.
I fucking grab them.
Oh yeah, baby. Thanks for business, boy. Greasy also doesn't know that we're doing this. Don't blame this on him.
Yeah, okay.
Can I kill him now?
I feel like he's been so upfront.
No,
Everything.
I've told you everything. I told you everything you wanted to know.
You'll come
Please.
back. You'll
I'll
just
look him-
serve
I'll-
me instead of Greasy.
I'll look him in the eye. I'll be like, if I didn't have this
Don't
zone of
serve
truth,
Greasy. I'm trying to get out of here. I don't.
would you have lied if there wasn't the zone of truth?
Yes, of course I would have lied.
So,
I'll be good to him, I promise.
I wouldn't have said
He'll be a
anything.
general in my armies, the first of my risen.
oh God. Now we gotta let him
Please,
go.
I don't want to be the first of your risen. I just want to. Just please.
You have the glory. You'd survive, thrive even. No need for money. You'd get everything. And I'm in the zone of truth, so this is all true.
Guys, is Vesper
Well,
starting to
this
freak
kind
you
of
out a
sounds
little bit?
good.
Yeah, he's making me very uncomfortable, actually.
Yeah, the hairs on the back of my neck, man. This is weird. Do we vote on it? I think we should let this guy go, at least for Greasy.
Wait. I'm gonna look to. Gar's gonna look to Dex and be like, "You cannot tell anyone of what our plans are."
I'll probably tell the first time. Like, I'll tell immediately, honestly.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, fine.
Fuck. Either we
Vesper?
gotta leave him here, or Vesper, he's all yours, man.
If I don't
Bob,
show
you want a roommate?
up, if I don't show up tomorrow, they're gonna get pretty suspicious as well because they're kind of dicks about it.
Don't worry. Apparently, you
If I
will
don't beat
show
on
up
time,
tomorrow.
they'll come get me.
Yeah, Vesper, he's all yours, man.
Fucking kill him. And I look over at Bob and I go, "Is there dirt anywhere in here?"
Face full of blood.
Don't look at other people while you're feasting.
I'm not feasting. I just turned him.
This
Don't
reminds
speak
me
with
of
your
times
mouth
with
full.
Dad.
I just need some dirt to burn his body in.
The sweet screech.
Shut up!
Bob is gonna mold earth. You tell him that you need to bury the body. He's just gonna mold the earth from the floor and just bury the body in front of him, like just in place.
God, Bob is so chill with this.
Like,
Wow. This
Bob is the
stranger is a
most
lot
chill.
more receptive to murder than I thought.
It's Ronak
I
and
like
Zeal
them.
Bob, so he's probably seen some shit.
Oh no, Bob's a goddamn murderer.
I've never murdered anything in my entire life.
This is my secret.
Not even
bush.
trees.
Murdered that canvas without Muji painted.
The canvas was brought to life. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, like, you killed it. Isn't that what all the childrens are saying these days?
Bob's
Something
like
about
holding.
dead ass? I'm really bad.
are you
with this.
speaking to
It's been
children,
600
Vesper?
years.
Bob is gonna. Bob, bless you. Bob's just gonna,
Thank you.
as awkwardly as I'm stuttering right now, Bob's just gonna look away.
Don't worry, Bobby. He'll get used to it.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not, Rock.
You got to at some point. All right. What are we doing? We got our
He
information.
needs to get back up for work tomorrow.
Oh my god. I just realized we never went back to pool.
Hey man, it's far. It's freaking the other side of the globe.
My dude, I am so sorry.
As we all stand
30
around
minutes.
his dead body, wondering what we're gonna do next.
What happens?
Perfect.
Just sipping on
so-
hot
We're gonna
chocolate.
jump back for the last 30 minutes. Buddy. Where are you?
Where am I? Good question.
So wrapped up in this chase like a fool, and you're so cool. You're so chill. You're just
Hey man, it was
freaking.
entertaining.
I hear you. I appreciate it.
But yeah, so shinny up a tree should probably be back from scouting now, I guess, if that's cool.
We'll say yes. He should have been back from the scouting.
And I'll be chilling with Bushy. Bushy.
Bushy Evergreen.
Anyone else? And
Humphrey?
I'll tell Humphrey. I will have told Humphrey to like make sure everyone stays inside. Lock your doors. Stay home. Stay together. It's not safe out here.
Beautiful.
And I like. I don't mind that we didn't come back to me because I'm really waiting for Rosie. As far as I know, she was like gonna go and tell them to come back here, you know. So I'm like, okay. I have like the
and it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm like, any second now, Rosie's gonna come back and we're gonna take out Perched.
Oopsies.
I don't have a way of communicating. I don't think. So I'll just be like, keep an eye out for Perched. I think last time you said he's like in the area, like he hasn't like fully left. But I don't know where he is.
So he's still within the confines of the magical barrier surrounding Pool.
Okay.
The blizzard. You know, he's within you're in the eye of a blizzard in Pool. And he's still within that eye. But he's gone past the great hills along the frozen lake somewhere.
I don't want to jump the gun because I know my friends are coming, so I'm holding out, but now I'm like getting anxious. I hope they're right. Oh, goodness. Why did I stay? Just sit there.
So how long will you... So where are you? Are you going to be... So the Great Lakes, they're actually near a series of apartment buildings that house the majority of the population of Pool. They're kind of like the back of the apartment buildings is facing the lake and the hills. And the hills kind of like roll down and then it's the frozen lake.
I guess I'd be standing like looking out over the horizon, kind of looking for any signs of magic or like snow being plumed up.
Okay, cool. And how long would you say you wait?
I mean, if the scout doesn't come back, if none of the generals like lieutenants report anything, I think I'll just stay still as long as it takes. I know I'm like pretty vulnerable right now, alone. I'm like one of the strongest wizards here, or magic users, so I can't stray too far from the town. So really, I'm just waiting for either Perch to show up, or a scout to come back, or Rosie to come back. So if it's an hour, 2 hours, I'll take like a short rest, you know?
Yeah, you can absolutely take a short rest. In that time, Humphrey's going to come back. My liege, we've gathered everyone in the feast hall, all the civilians, and have set the militia a watch around it.
Okay, wonderful. Any news? Any sightings?
Bushy is behind the apartment buildings with the bulk of the main force of Pool. There has been no word from the scouts.
No word as in...
Shimmy and his friends and his merry band should have been back by now.
Right.
There is another way.
Another way?
A way we could be...
What's the way?
If you cut Pool off,
What do you mean?
it's what Perst wants to do. Perst wants to use the artifact to bring our realm into Malagard's, but with you in control, you can use the artifact to make our own realm.
Wasn't that Persh's goal all along? Wouldn't I just be doing what he wanted another way?
But you could cut his dominion within Pool off, and you can leave him in the astral plane.
But he's my cousin. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's under the influence of someone who's terribly evil. I can't banish my cousin for that. He's just lost.
He's been murdering Poolians, Chris.
I know. What about his
He's been
minions?
turning them into those Grinch ghouls.
Yes, those. What would happen to them if we cut off Persh? Would they be gone too?
Well, I think they're coming from the same place. I think Persh is the one who's making them. I don't know how, and I don't know why.
So, if I do this, is there something you're not telling me about what might happen? Is there another side effect of this? Would I be putting
Roll me an insight.
people in danger? Come on, baby. Okay, 16 on the die plus 5, 21.
A hot 21.
Beautiful. He's definitely hiding something, and he kind of looks abashed as you point this out and kind of give him over that discerning eye. Like, Humphrey, and he's like, "Oh, my lord, I'm sorry, but there would be no way for us to help the rest of the world. And you may effectively be cut off from your friends for a long time."
This is a big proposition you're giving me here. We're trying to save the whole
It would
world.
ensure our survival. And if you ask me, that's what's most important.
I really know about the mother box, part of this equation. Do I think that it would be for nothing because he has a mother box and he would just teleport somewhere else?
Oh, did we lose our wonderful DM?
Oh, I still see him.
He's gone for me.
Oh no.
I think. Weird. Can you hear me? I can see him. Oh, I can't hear him. We can't hear you, Bird. I don't think other people can see you,
I can't see him.
but I can see
see
him
him.
perfectly. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything I can do here?
Do,
Okay,
do,
he
do,
left.
do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
He's gonna come. He's gonna come back.
Difficulties.
Couple minutes here. Oh,
Boom, boom, boom.
sorry, we missed. I
Retrieve
missed a
our DM
follower.
once
Thanks,
more.
Dingle Ringle,
Dingle ring.
bringing us to 49 out of 50.
That
We're
creep.
so
Please,
close, guys.
somebody follow us, please.
Somebody.
I don't care who you are, boy.
Need somebody to follow us.
Okay, he's
Need
back for me,
somebody.
and he
Oh,
should
I
be back for
see
you.
that beautiful look.
Oh, there he is.
Say something, you beautiful bastard.
I'm here.
There we go. All right.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Back.
He's back.
I can't see myself, but
Oh.
whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. So since he has a mother box, do I think that Persh can just come back at will because he has this powerful object, and this will all be for nothing.
No, you don't think that you think, from what Humphrey's saying, is that like even your like using the power of pool and using your mother box to energize the blizzard, you'd be able to shrink and kind of like transport yourself elsewhere, so much so that even the other mother boxes wouldn't be able to find you. So your friends wouldn't be able to find you, and Perst wouldn't be able to find you. Whether Perst could escape the astral plane and then wreak havoc, you don't know. But you'll effectively cut yourself off by doing this, and you will cut off Pool from the rest of the world and from your friends, but you will ensure their survival against Malagard by doing so. That's the belief that Humphrey is expressing to you.
You have given me a home. You've accepted me always when I was a young boy until now. You let me roam when I needed to, and you welcomed me back with open arms. And I can't turn my back on you. We will wait. Where is the sun, if there is a sun, or if is there a celestial body in the sky?
Yes, there is.
I'm tracking celestial.
Yeah.
But you can hardly see it behind. Well, it's nighttime right now for you,
Okay.
Pool. But there are celestial bodies. There's a moon, and it's very, very close. It's like huge.
When the moon disappears over the horizon, if my friends aren't back, then we'll go along with the plan.
All right.
This is a powerful relic, but we have another. And to cut off one from the other so prematurely, it wouldn't be wise. Perhaps there's another way to save all of you, but also keep one of these relics and not just remove it from the world. But I won't leave without ensuring that you're all safe. I'll give you my word.
Beautiful. Humphrey says, "Of course, my lord. I trust you implicitly."
My lord. Just Chris is fine.
Young master, you'll never just be Chris to me.
I'll look off
Well-
to the moon.
You shouldn't be out here in the cold all night. Go and have a meal. I'll hold watch with Bushy.
I can go without a meal. I'll stay out here. You go eat, please.
Well, then we'll watch together.
I hold his
We'll
hand.
watch together. And he turns and he just looks and he stands stock still.
Sit on my lap.
Just like when you were a child.
Exactly.
What?
He was still much bigger than,
Yeah.
than this tiny little,
I remember
like
when
half
you were,
the size of a half.
well, you were
He's,
actually
so
the same
small.
size. I was smaller. I was going to say I remember you being bigger, but you were always the same size. Those were the days.
Yes.
The days of having a grown elf sit on my lap.
I'll say you start to wait until the dawn. And you see in the distance, across the frozen lake, a cloud of snow.
Do you see that?
And then we'll flash quickly back to the rest of the party.
Yeah. Nice.
Guys, what are you doing?
I guess
So
we're
how long does
looting
it take
those
for this guy to come back? Like,
It's...
are we waiting for something?
Ah, fuck.
The Zone of Truth is still up.
I assume so. We
Well, he's
asked him
buried.
how to use before that. Could we ask him how to use those death orbs? Like, are they linked to us when we take them? Are they still his? Like,
I mean, I have them.
Might be a bit too late for that.
well, because we cut as we were taking them. No.
No, I took them all. I was already thinking it. But like if you ask about them, I'm just like have them. I'll take them out of my hand and be like, well, it's only one way to find out how to use them.
Because
Identify.
yeah,
Maybe,
well,
maybe not in here.
because we're in the midst of taking it. No, because I asked him. He said he had them in his pocket, and you took them.
And I
Yeah,
grabbed them.
no. Vesper grabbed them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he went to town.
And then murderized them. Yeah, I have identified.
I'm gonna
too,
say
but I
say
can identify it if need be.
24 hours. I can't find the raw rule, but I'm gonna say he needs to be buried for 24 hours.
All right. Right. So we got a while to wait.
Yeah.
Who's going to Sarasuco? Who's going to use the key card?
I can't do it.
I don't think. Yeah. I don't mind going, but shouldn't we all discuss this?
Well, Chris is in the middle of something, actually. I should probably try and contact him or get back to him.
Am I better use over there if we can't? If I'm not sneaky.
Well, I know that I mean, if splitting up doesn't typically go so well, but if we have to, yeah, Ruck, you should definitely come.
I found the rule just as an aside. The target dies if this effect reduces its hit point maximum to 0. A humanoid slain in this way and then buried in the ground rises the following night as a vampire spawn under the vampire's control. So you can homebrew it however you want, but depending on what time of day it would be, technically he would rise this next night.
Well, it's currently night. Or no?
So if it's currently night, then
Yeah.
it would be
Okay.
the night.
So. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
night in pool.
No. Well, it's. Yeah, it's night in pool, but it's not night here. It shouldn't be. So we'll say in 6 hours he'll rise.
Sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe let's see what Chris needs, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
I kind of need a rest too. A nice nap would do me some good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to a nap either.
Did you say you wanted to search him as well?
Yeah, and I wanted to cast Identify on the little death orby thing, just in case we can find out a bit more about it.
On the what thing?
The little coins, like the
On
death
the
orb.
on the orbs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hand you an orb,
So
and I'll give you the help action on searching him.
so you have to attune to the case that they come in. And then you basically just kind of have these orbs that you can control. They're these little turrets. I have the attributes for them. They each have 48 health, 15 armor class, and they do 5d6 plus 4 force damage. And they can make 2 attacks. They get a plus 6 to hit, and it's 120 foot range.
Damn.
Nice.
Who wants these?
Is that like an action to throw? Because I'll throw out 8 turrets on a turn. You can fucking quote me on that one.
Are they one use?
Yeah. What happens when they get destroyed? Or like.
So they run out of magical energy eventually, and if they get destroyed, then they're gone. Usually, when the magic they blow up. Every time you see them, be destroyed, they absolutely blow up. So it's like a
If they run
one-time
out,
use in that
is it
regard.
Like iPod, what do you call them? The
AirPod cases.
AirPods. Thank you. Is it like AirPods where you pop them back in the case and they charge back up?
No, because once they're expanded, they are
don't
expanded, and
shrink?
you have to find a way to shrink them again.
Shrinking and growing reminds me of a character I'm working.
Well, these seem
It doesn't come with
really
a way
useful.
to innately shrink them.
Go ahead, Rob.
If you're welcome to take a rest here, and he's gonna like do a wave of his hand with his paintbrush in it. Actually, he's gonna put his paintbrush like connected to his palette because there's a spot for it. And his free hand, I'm gonna cast Good Berry, and there's just a bunch of berries in his hand. He's gonna offer berries to everyone.
Kind.
Oh,
Perhaps we can-
Oh, I love good berries.
Anyone opposed to us giving this
I'll eat one too.
majestic person
Thanks.
these turrets in way of thanks?
Do you want turrets?
Some other things he has on his person is 8,000 gold. He's got body armor, like it's kind of like this. It looks like plastic, but it's like really, really hard. He's got the Sarasuco uniform, apart from the pants, and he's got those. He's got the legs themselves, which you can. He's dead, so you can remove them.
But then he won't have legs.
He comes back. How is he gonna move?
Oh, give him the,
Yeah, he'll be like this when he
trashy
comes back.
prosthetics that we have.
Please don't take my servant's legs. He needs them.
8,000
It's
gold,
okay.
though.
We
They are
can have
heavily
Chris.
enchanted.
We can have Chris make him some wooden ones.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna call him. We can ask him that also.
Who's holding on to the gold?
Bernier, can I use
Hold on
Yes,
to
sir.
it.
my mother box to create like a tiny portal, like a little just like window, so that I could be like face to face with Chris and like we could talk through the portal? Is that possible?
I'm gonna say you can't make a small portal. You'd have to like you could do what you want to do, but it would cost the amount of like a normal portal.
Damn it. Okay. Because I don't want to make a full portal because I don't want to have to use too many spell slots.
I can help out.
I hear you.
You can help out. You can. I want to try something first, actually. Vesper has like Vesper. You can talk to us in our heads, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna like come over to you,
Whoa.
and I'm just gonna like sort of like put my hand on your shoulder, and it's just like it's like barely touching you. And then I take the mother box in one hand, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be like, okay, try and send a message to Chris, and I'm gonna try and be like a conduit.
A medium.
Yeah.
Just touch my head in that case if you're gonna do that.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
But it's just how the magic has to work. You have to touch my head.
I
like
think I know
Piccolo.
how the magic works.
So
I don't like undead hair. Okay, the way it feels.
Yeah, how long does it last? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can I contact Kringla if I think real hard?
I'll pump slots into the mother box if that's possible.
How many slots, not just for me, but for those at home, because I, of course, remember this magical item that I created.
Those
I
at
remember how
home.
many spell slots it costs.
For everyone.
So, for those, how many spell slots does it cost to transport
A person.
yourself to, let's say, Chris? To Chris at this point, yeah.
It is 5 charges. Right?
So I'll say 2 charges to open up this telepathic connection.
Okay.
Just out of pure. I just want to tell you because I need to tell you. Bob can walk through trees and teleport, so if you need me to open a tree portal, I can do that.
This is another plane of
Very
existence, unfortunately. So I don't know if the tree roots
Oh.
go there.
Okay, never mind.
Yes,
Another
yes and
plane
no.
in existence.
Oh, yes and
Not
no.
Yes and no.
I thought it was in another country.
It's not yet in its own plane, but it's got its own, in its similar ways to chittering. It has a blizzard that kind of separates it from the rest of the world. But tree portals may just work because at this point, the woods, the woods of Pool are connected to the planet.
Well, I've been corrected.
The roots are
So,
deep.
do you state this as like we're about to try this?
Just I guess Bob is trying to figure out what's happening and just be like, if you need me to find someone for there's a tree in this part of the studio and they can come through the tree. It's fine. It's
You
fine.
have a tree indoors?
Incredible. So rich.
Yeah, it's a little tree, but it's a tree.
Fantastic.
It's enough to walk through, lead
And
the
as-
way.
Of course. I mean,
And as you guys are saying this, though, there's a knock at the back door.
I'll get
Are
it.
you expecting company?
no, don't
Why
open
would
the door.
What?
Why would you answer the
Sarasuco
door? It's not even
security
your place.
force.
Oh, right.
Who?
Huh?
This is Sarasuco Security Force. We've got a call about a disturbance in the area.
Bob, it's your place.
Shit.
Turn
I just
off the
open a
zone
full
of
portal.
truth.
I open a full portal.
Better hurry on that one, Rock.
Wait, are we just all jumping in then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pump all the slots, and I'll just open up a full portal.
Oh, okay. I guess we're following Rosie.
Get in! Come on, quick!
Wait,
Jump into the portal.
wait. What about his body?
Just bring him in.
It's
No,
it's
it's
underground.
buried. So I plant a
Oh,
kiss on
we'll come back.
my dead minion.
But you're really fast at doing that. That's awesome.
So we're leaving him.
He's buried.
Yeah, but
I've
when they
given
come
him
in,
the orders. He knows when he rises, he's to see contact with me and hang around the building.
It was a magical mold earth.
I guess Bob could say it's one of his weird art things.
Yes.
All right. It goes through the portal.
I grab Bob and pull Bob through with us.
Bob is screaming.
No choice in the matter.
Bob is so
I'm
confused.
so sorry.
Not the studio.
As the police are outside.
Y'all step through the
If
portal.
everyone steps through, and I'll go in last, and right before I leave, I go, "No one's home." Then I just
Good one. Fist bump.
All right. And that's where we'll end it tonight.
oh shoot,
Very
Fantastic.
excellent.
Oh, it
That's
felt
not
good. It
chaotic.
felt good to play champs again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very chaotic. It's super chaotic. I am so sorry.
I
I'm
wasn't
not
mentally
at the
prepared
same
for
time.
Bob to be thrown into a chaotic situation of this level. Like I was thinking a nice.
I think every
maybe
time
a
I've brought
6?
up champs, I talked about the chaos. I always
I
talk
think you.
about
I think, but
chaos.
I don't think anyone could prepare themselves for a level 11
Really can't.
chaos.
Did you tell her about Dick Brickle? If you didn't, then
What is that?
There
Who
is
is that?
that's
Okay.
not been opened up yet. But right now, might be a good idea to sign us off to all these lovely viewers.
Good point.
Thank you all
Arigato.
for watching. I really
Yes, thank you,
appreciate it.
everyone.
Until next time.
Let's hit a
Thank you for
raid.
playing.
You guys have been wonderful today, so spread the wonder.
Wait. EXP.
EXP.
Yeah, this rat bastard trying to get us
Oh,
moving on without giving you.
Say it in front of the class.
juice.
Okay.
Give it
5Gs, baby.
5Gs.
Making it rain.
Jeez.
for the
No, I love
ease.
y'all. 5Gs for these. I play it different. It's my own rules.
He's built.
Just
it.
means he can.
Don't none of y'all be coming at me with the
shit at
rules
us
here.
later.
Wait, so we got paid for this?
Yep.
5Gs of experience.
Inexperience.
Got paid in experience.
Leveled up.
Ooh, baby. That's a
I mean,
level up.
like I
in
said, there was
next
8,000 gold on old decks.
That too.
That's incredible.
Time to go shopping.
Well, you said who wants to hold it? If you give it to me, we only made 5,000 gold. I don't know what you're talking about.
You did count it.
I can't. The zone of truth was up. There's no way I could have.
So are we rating?
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, are we joining
I
that
clicked
raid?
the wrong thing.
Awesome.
Well, let him set it up.
I haven't even.
I clicked on read. I don't know why.
Have the read message.
Why does it keep unreading? Oh, they must not want us to
Yeah,
read.
fine.
They don't want us to raid.
Oh,
Unread.
they're streaming.
Maybe they have it blocked.
I'm gonna try one more time. And then if not, too bad. Too bad. Streaming, 29 people live. Start read. Did it work?
29
It's
people?
working, yeah.
There you go.
We in. Copy the raid message, please.
What's the raid message?
If I
There
just
it
type
is.
that one.
Raid.
Raid. All right, thanks
Hexagon.
everyone. See
Raid.
you
Good night.
next time.
Peace.